Hello students, welcome back to Programming in C. Myself Sreekanth. Yeah, we are discussing computer fundamentals. On that agenda of this session about DOS, disk operating systems. So we'll discuss in detail today about DOS, what is DOS, the features of DOS, structure of DOS, and suitable examples we try to discuss. Okay. See, what is this DOS? See, DOS is a disk operating system. DOS is what? DOS is a disk operating system used for what? Operating the disks, developed by what? Microsoft Corporation in 1981 with the name as what? MS-DOS version 1.0. But in practices, DOS does more than just operate the disks. It enables the user to organize data files, load and execute program files, and control the IO devices like input and output devices attached to the computer. See, DOS is a program comprising set of executable instructions loaded into the memory called RAM, RAM, random access memory of user's personal computer before execution of any application. So it creates an interface between what? Systems, hardware and software. The DOS looks like that. This is about command prompt or DOS prompt. See, the previous video session I explained about what is operating system, different types of operating system. There we discussed about DOS is a single user and a single tasking operating system which provides what? Character user interface, CUI, character user interface, or text based interface. It means the user interact with this operating system by using what? Set of characters or text based commands. Okay, simply remember, when you want to interact with these command prompt, we need to enter what? Some commands. That commands are called text based commands. Okay, see, DOS provides a prompt screen for the user, command prompt. Okay, or DOS prompt we may call it. It is command prompt or DOS prompt. Okay, see, generally it comes under what? Like C users Sreekanth. Okay, see, this Microsoft Windows version so and so, this is about operating system version. Inbuilt it comes. Okay, see, this DOS provides a prompt screen for the user. This is about what? Command prompt or DOS prompt. Here the user can type in commands from the keyboard. The flashing underscore next to the command prompt is called the cursor. You can able to see here one cursor is there. This is what the cursor shows where the command user type will appear. The system is entirely what? Case insensitive. User can type the command either in uppercase or lowercase letters. The commands provides by what? DOS, disk operating system. We can perform tasks like file and directory management, disk management, hardware configuration, and memory management. See, these MS-DOS commands are what? Written in simple English language, and response messages are also displayed in what? Simple English. See, they are very easy to learn. See, this type of operating system is called what? DOS, disk operating system, MS-DOS, Microsoft disk operating system. It enables what? One command prompt. Here we are giving the commands to interact with this operating system to perform what? Various file related operation, directory related operation, text based command operations we can perform on it. Okay, so this is about what? DOS. Don't worry, in the next sessions I will execute and running the different types of internal commands and external commands of DOS. Okay, practically I will show you, but just remember it here how to open this DOS prompt in the Windows window. There in the Windows 10 you can observe in the taskbar search option is there. There you can type what? CMD or command prompt, and once you enter this, DOS prompt is going to be open. Okay, or you can go with the run. There you can type what? CMD. The start program accessories, click on what? Run. There you can type what? CMD and press enter. This DOS prompt going to be open. Okay, see, this DOS is what? Single user and a single tasking operating system. It provides what? Character user interface or text based interface. This DOS systems uses a what? command line interface. Why? Because here we are going to be entering in the form of what? Text based commands. It is a case insensitive. Either you can make it out uppercase or lowercase, no issue. Okay. These MS-DOS commands are written in what? Simple English language. And response messages are also displayed in what? Simple English only. Okay. Several examples like IBM PC compatibles, DOS 360, IBM PC DOS introduced in 1981, DR DOS 1988, ROM DOS 1989, PTS DOS 1993, and Free DOS 1998, like several other DOS like Apple DOS, Apple Pro DOS, Atari DOS, Commodore DOS, TRS DOS, and Amiga DOS. These are all what? Various types of DOS, disk operating systems. But Microsoft inbuilt it going to be enables one DOS prompt. We can it is called command prompt. Okay, how to open? Just go to the search in the taskbar in Windows 10, type CMD, then you can able to click that command prompt. It appears the screen like this. Okay, or you can able to find out, go to start menu, the accessories, click on run option is there you can type what? CMD. Okay, then it going to be click on OK, it going to be enter what? Command prompt. This is the way we can open what? DOS prompt or command prompt. Okay, see, it consists what? This command prompt consists what? Like what operating system you installed, that operating system information is displayed here, and by default it comes under what? C drive, users directory, Srikanth is a user. There you can able to type the commands. Then how to change one directory to another directory, how to change the folder, how to change the drive, we'll discuss in detail in the next practical sessions. Okay, yeah. So this is about what? DOS, disk operating system. Several features of DOS, okay, disk operating system. We'll discuss one by one. See, the features of DOS differ from what? Version to version. That means the features of MS-DOS version like 5.0 are not same as what? MS-DOS version 4.0 or 6.22. Like every version is going to be consist what? Updated information. Okay. Each new version comes with what? Some additional features in the form of additional commands. See, most of the important features commonly we are using in what? DOS we try to discuss in this session. As DOS is a single user operating system and works on what? Text based commands issued by the user. It directly interprets the commands typed on what? DOS prompt. DOS provides what? Easy commands to perform various file operations like what? File creation, file copy, file movements, and file deletion. It enables the user to create what? Directories and subdirectories for what? Managing the files efficiently. It has a scan disk utility that helps to detect, diagnose, and repair disk errors. It provides what? Date and time commands to modify the system's date and time as per the user requirements. See, DOS is what? Single user operating system. It directly interprets the command typed on DOS prompt. Okay. See here, there is no any explicit compilers are not there. Once you entered any command, it interprets. It's going to be interpreting that command, and if it is correct command is there, then it produces what? Output. If it is not correct command, it throws what? Error information. These commands to perform what? Various file operations like file creations, file copy, file deletions, file move, like that. We can perform file related operation in the DOS prompt, but everything in the form of what? Commands only. It enables to create what? Directories. Directories are nothing but what? Folders. Subdirectories, subfolders for managing the files efficiently. Okay. Here it uses what? Some commands like a date and a time commands are used. Okay. And next, DOS allows user to what? Retrieve a delete file using what? Undelete command. See, DOS allows user to retrieve a delete file. Okay. So I want to get back that deleted file, then using what? Undelete command. Next, DOS allows user to perform what? Sequence of task what? Automatically when the system is booted. See, this is done by using a DOS based file called auto exec dot bat file. BAT means what? Batch file here. See, what is this auto execute dot bat file? It allows what? the perform a sequence of tasks automatically when the system is what booted. Okay, sir, what is this booting? What is this booting process? We'll discuss in detail in the what next coming sessions about what booting. Okay, concept. So next, DOS supports what? A full screen text editor to easily create and edit what? Text files. User can open the text editor by using what? Edit command of what? DOS. Okay. See, what is this edit command is telling? DOS supports what? A full screen text editor to easily create and edit the text files. So user can open this text editor by using what? Edit command of DOS. So we can also using edit command, we can able to edit the operations. Edit operation, we can do it. DOS enables user to view the memory status of computer system by using what? MEM command. See, what is this MEM command? MEM command is used for what? It enables user to view the memory status of computer system by using which command? MEM command. It displays the amount of used and free memory of the system. So just only we discussed DOS is nothing but what? Disk operating system. Here we can interact with this disk operating system in the form of what? Commands. We are discussing one by one command like auto execute.bat file. This DOS allows user to perform what? Sequence of tasks automatically when the system is what? Booted. So this is done by using a DOS based file called auto execute.bat file. Like we can using edit command, we can perform edit operation. Using MEM command, it enables user to view the memory status of computer system by using what? MEM command. It displays the amount of what? Amount of memory is going to be what? Used, free of the memory of the system. Next, DOS key command. See, what is this DOS key command of DOS? See, it recalls the previously typed commands that can be edited. This way, time required to retype command is what? Saved, because we need to communicate with this DOS prompt with the help of commands only. Say I want to execute the same command what previously I wrote. Okay, no need to write again. Using this DOS key command, we can able to get back the previous or recall the previous typed commands that can be edited. Next, the dir command of DOS helps to show a list of all files, directories or subdirectories presented in the system or a particular directory. Next, the tree command. The tree command of DOS helps to show a graphical representation of what? All files, directories or subdirectories presented in the system or a particular directory. Next, DOS enables what? User to set different attributes or properties on what? Files with what? Attrib command. What is that command, ma? Attrib command. Attrib command is nothing but what? DOS enables user to set different attributes or properties on files with attrib. Attrib command. Simply we can call it is attribute, we can call it. Okay. Next, the system's settings can be changed by making what? Appropriate changes in what? Config.sys file. Which file it is? Config.sys file. What it is? The system's settings can be changed by making appropriate changes in this file, config.sys file. Next, unformat command. What is this command? DOS enables user to retrieve data from a formatted disk by using what? Unformat command. See, what is this unformat command? DOS enables user to retrieve data. Retrieve is what? Getting data from a formatted disk by using which command? Unformat command. Okay. So in DOS we are using one symbol called pipe symbol. Okay. See, generally how this pipe symbol looks in our keyboard, the pipe symbol looks like this. Okay. So just check it out in your keyboard. Above the enter there is an option called pipe symbol. Okay. So it is combination of both like backward slash and pipe symbol. It looks like that. Okay. So this is about what? Pipe symbol. Okay. See, you need to remember this pipe symbol. When you wrote like this, it comes like a straight, but actually the pipe symbol looks like that. Okay. See, what is this pipe symbol? User can execute what? More than one command simultaneously. Thus, it reduces the commands typing time. Okay. So using this pipe symbol, a user can execute what? More than one command simultaneously. It reduces the commands typing time. Next, disk copy. See, what is this disk copy? See, DOS provides what? Disk copy command to copy the complete content of a disk into some another disk. Okay. See, in the DOS, I want to copy some content. Then we need to use which command ma? Disk copy command. See, DOS provides what? Disk copy command to copy the complete content of a disk into what? Some another disk. Next, DOS allows what? User to find a particular text or string from a specific file by using what? Find command. What is the next command ma? Find command. Using this find command, see, DOS allows user to find what? Particular text or string from a specific file by using which command ma? Find command. Next, a special utility of DOS called what? Hyman.sys. Another file is there here, sys file, HIMEN.sys. See, automatically test system memory on what? Startup. See, using this file, automatically test system memory on what? Startup. See, these are all what? Various types of commands for what? DOS. Because DOS is what? Disk operating system is a single user operating system. Here everything we are going to be interacting this operating system in the form of what? Commands only. Where we are going to be interacting in the form of DOS command prompt. Okay. See, for every command have some specific meaning. Okay. Some commands to perform date and time operation, like undelete commands perform deleted retrieval operations. Auto execute.bat perform what? It is going to be loading that file when the booting is going to be happen. Edit command to perform edit operation. MEM command perform memory related operation. DOS key command performs what? Recall the previous typed command operations. Tree commands perform structure of the operations, like attribute command perform what? Various attributes and properties on files. We can able to perform it, like config.sys file is going to be what? System settings can be changed by making appropriate changes in the config.sys file, like unformat command. So it enables user to what? Retrieve data from a formatted disk by using what? Unformatted command. Like pipe symbol, this pipe symbol user can execute what? More than one command simultaneously. Like a disk copy command, use it for what? We can able to copy the complete content of a disk into what? Some another disk. Okay, see, these are all what? Various types of commands. Next, Microsoft defragmenter. See, it is a powerful utility of DOS, can optimize hard disk storage spaces by combining what? Small unused areas between files to form a big unused area, which can be further used for what? Storage purpose. Okay, you may get doubt, sir, already we are using all these operations directly in a window based operating system or Linux based operating system or modern operating system. Sir, why again we need to learn DOS? See, I told you DOS is nothing but what? Disk operating system. It developed by what? Microsoft on 1981. The how this DOS prompt is there, how they are going to be interacting with these DOS. Okay, in the DOS, for every operation like creating a directories, like folders or files or date and time operations, any directory, change directory, move directory, copy directory, any kind of operations, we must enter what? Commands. That's what we can call it. It is what? Character user interface or text based interface or command prompt enables what? All these kind of operations. How these commands? Generally in the form of what? English language. Okay, yes. See, currently we are using latest operating system, but we need to learn what is this DOS operating system, how to interact with this DOS operating system, we'll discuss. Okay, yeah. Remember, in the DOS, everything we are going to be performing operations in the form of what? Commands only. Here we discuss some major commands and some inbuilt files. Okay, we'll discuss in the next session in detail about internal commands and external commands of DOS. How this is structure of DOS? Okay, assume here E is the drive. E is the drive. E drive. Here I taken one folder name called DOS session examples is a folder name. Student.txt is the file. See, this is about how it going to be displayed. Just to look out. This is a E drive. DOS session examples 2020. Okay. Tree. tree is a command. It's going to be displays what structure of your DOS. Already I created one folder like DOS session examples 2020. There I am typing what a tree command. Okay, it enables what external commands and internal commands. Okay, see, this is the way it going to be displays what the structure, directory structure of the particular folder. Okay, see, DOS has a what tree like structure. DOS has what tree like a structure. See, in the previous slide we discussed about here. Observe how this structure looks like this. C drive, C is the drive, users is the directory, on that Sreekanth is the user directory. Here this is what the path or directory structure of what DOS. This is the inbuilt, but we can also change the directory from C directory to D directory, D directory, E drive. Like these are all different drives, so C drive, D drive, E drive, like that we can able to change the drives from one drive to another drive. Okay, we can use change directories. We'll discuss change drive, change directories, we'll discuss in the next sessions. Okay, so this is about simple structure. DOS has what tree like a structure. All the directories are created under what root directory of drive. See, this is called what root directory. E is the root directory. On that internal commands, external commands, these are all what different types of directories are available, enabled. The root directory is at the topmost level. The directories further contains what subdirectories and files. Here E is the topmost drive. In the E is the root directory we can call. From there it is called DOS session example is the directory. It consists what one file called student.txt. Here I written hyphen 2020 also, but not required. Just I written one folder name DOS session example, sample example. Okay. Here I created with the folder name with the DOS session example 2020 also. Okay. No problem. So this is about what structure of DOS. Remember the structure of the DOS is like what tree like a structure. Okay. So next one about files and directories. Sir, what is a file? Okay. The previous video session at the time of what data hierarchies I explained, right? All bits, bytes, data, records, files, and databases. Maybe okay. If you missed the session, kindly go through that one. Here once again I'm explaining a file is nothing but what primary unit of data storage on what computer system. So it is an what organized collection of data or records stored on a storage device such as hard disk or floppy disk. It means what every computer application stores data values in the form of a file. See, once computer file can store only one kind of information, the file that stores what text information, words information, like that. File consists of what group of relevant informations is called a what text file or document file. So you can check it out. Various file extensions are available, right? Like .txt files are there. Okay. So this is about .txt file. .c. If you are writing programming in C language, we are writing .c files. In C++, .cpp, like .java. Like you can go with .pdf file, .doc file, .xls files. Like different formats of files are available in the market. Okay. But you need to remember some filing naming conventions in the DOS. Okay, DOS uses the concept of what files to organize data on what disk. Okay, it consists what physical layout of each file. See, DOS expects what each file to be what named. File naming conventions are the rules that must be followed in order to create a file in DOS. Okay, always remember you must follow what naming conventions properly. Okay, it has some rules, set of rules for what file naming conventions in DOS. What are the rules? The first one, file name has what two parts. Okay, observe here, file name has what two parts. See, this is about first part, this is about second part. File name has two parts. The first part is called primary name. This demo is nothing but what primary name, and secondary name. After the dot we wrote extension. Generally it is what maximum 3 characters, like with extensions of the file. It indicates what type of file it is, either text file or Word documents file or Excel files or Access files or database files or PDF files. It indicates what format of the file, what type of format of the file. Okay, that is called what secondary name. It is separated by what dot symbol. Okay, How it is going to be separated? With a symbol called dot. Generally in our computer we can call it is period. We cannot call it is dot. Normally we can call it is what? Period. P-E-R-I-O-D. Period. Okay. This is called period symbol. The primary name is mandatory while the secondary name is what? Optional. Suppose I'm creating one text file like notepad file. I'm giving primary name only. Automatically it creates what? Text file only. Suppose if you are saving any file in what? Excel. Okay, there you are giving primary name only. Automatically it saves which file extension? Excel file extension only, like DOS. Like if you go with access file extension. For if you're working on databases, database related extensions. Like if you're working with the C language, there you need to write explicitly. Somewhere you need to write explicitly, somewhere not required to write it. Some IDs automatically it converts the given file as what? Particular format of the file. Okay, here you need to remember one is called primary, another called secondary. To separate it, these two called period, called dot symbol. Primary name can be of how many characters? Around 1 to 8 characters in length. Okay, so you can give the primary name as what? How many characters? Around 1 to 8 characters. Like here, how many characters I provided? DEMO, demo I given it 4 characters. Like you can give up to 8 characters in length. And the secondary name is going to be specified, can have what? 3 characters at most. At most, how many characters we may give it here? 3 characters. Least you can give what? 1 character, like that. Okay. Next, the name of the file must start with what? Letter. Always remember. Okay, most of the students are going to be failed to save the file because they are giving with different extensions like 1D. Don't give like 1 demo. Okay. See, always the first letter should be what? Character only. Either, sir, how to give the name of the file? Either capital letter or small letter. The first character or entire word. Always remember. Some modern programming languages, it allows what? Each word first letter should be capital. Okay, generally if you are working with Java, .NET, there they are saving the file name with what? Class names only. Okay, otherwise you can give what? All small only. Better to follow these two rules. Okay, demo, like that. Demo dot some file, text file, like that. Either you can make it out small case or you can better to maintain with first word first letter is capital. Okay, very rare you are going to be providing all caps letters. That we'll discuss in the later session. At present you try to remember how to give the name of the file. Name of the file, the first letter must be, first character must be a letter, cannot be what? Digit and some other symbols. Okay, always remember name of the file must start with what? Letter. That means first character cannot be what? Numbers or spaces or any other special symbols. Okay, remember it. And it cannot contain what? Spaces also. First letter. Suppose I'm giving like that, demo 1. That is fine. Okay, demo 1, I given a file name demo1.txt. Okay, that's fine. But never give one demo like that or 2 demo like that. First letter must be what? Characters or letters. It cannot be what? Numbers or some other symbols. Okay, remember it. So this is about what? About files. Okay, yes. So next, yes, okay, just a moment, ma. Okay, so next, clear about the files, right? Yes, various formats of the files like demo.txt, demo.c, demo.cpp, like that. Various extensions, document file, Excel files, like various extensions you may provide it available in also in the computer. Okay, some files are discussed like batch files also available. Fine. Next we move to the another important topic called directory. See, what is this directory? A directory is what? In general, an approach to organizing information. The most familiar examples being what? Like a telephone directory. It's going to be well organized, all the telephone numbers, right? Like that. In computer, directories are nothing but what? Folder structures. Okay, remember it. See, this is also one folder. Okay, like directory 1, I'm naming it is called directory 1. It may consist what? Several subdirectories like directory 2. Okay, folder 2. Simply we may call it folders. Directory 3. Okay, so on we may write it what? We may create n number of directories. Again, each directory may again consist what? N number of subdirectories. Sir, why should we use these directories? For organizing the files and formats. example I can give like movies or folder, one folder, like I take movies is the one folder. Okay, so in the movies is the folder, again I organize with what different movies, like English is the English movies is one directory, subdirectory in a movies. Again like Telugu movies, okay, like Tamil movies, okay, like that. Again Tamil movies, like again Kannada movies, like so on. We can create what the different types of subdirectory movies. Again English again consider subdirectory, like in the year wise I try to store year wise, like 2021, okay, like 2020, like different types of directories I create. Again in 2020 like month wise we can able to organize this directory in a well structured format. Okay, this is about what directory. See, in computer system what the information is stored in the form of what files. When an organizing uses computer to perform what their day-to-day work, they create what files, and the number of file increases with each single working day. Some mechanism is required to organize these files on the disk. See, DOS offers a smart way to organizing the files in the form of what directory. A directory is just a name given to a logical area on the disk, which acts like a cabinet having different drawers for different types of files. Okay, like file name, the directory name can also have up to what 8 alphanumeric characters. Directories can be created by the user or by an application. See, the directory is further divided into majorly three different parts. One is called current directory. Okay, see, look out, current directory, subdirectory, root directory, like three different types of directories are available. See, what is this current directory? The directory in which user is currently working. Okay, see, in nowadays when you entering into any working environment, there day by day work we are going to be saves in what, in the particular folder or directories. Like today I worked some operation, some files or some project. Okay, on the today's date I try to save, like 2021 some today's date you try to enter and save it in this directory. Suppose in case like it is behaves like a backup also, whenever you required that data or information you can collect it from the particular directory in the suitable file informations, like file 1, file 2, file 3, like that we can organize different types of files in the particular directories. Okay, current directory means what, in which we user is currently working. Okay, currently working, that directory represents what, current directory. Subdirectories means what, a directory exists within another directory is called what, subdirectories. Just only I told, child directory, subdirectories or subfolders. Okay, directory consists another subdirectories. Root directory, see it is always represented by, this is the symbol, see backslash symbol. See, it is the starting point from which all other directories branches out. It computer system every drive has what, root directories. Okay, see this is about DOS, disk operating systems. We had discussed in detail about what is DOS, different types of commands, how these command prompts to enter with the meaningful steps to enter into the command prompt. Okay, and what are the various features of DOS with the built-in commands and built-in files. What is the basic structure of the DOS, like tree like structure. See, what is a file, what is the naming conventions of the file, how to start with the name of the file, how to save the files, what is directory. Okay, what is current directory, what is subdirectory, what is root directories. We discussed up to here. Okay, see, we'll discuss each and every topic what we had discussed in the DOS through practically. Okay, see, if you really like my videos, make it like. If you're not subscribed, kindly subscribe my videos. Thank you all. Thank you for watching my videos.